Hi, welcome back to Unspoken Thoughts. This is a space where I will say things that we usually keep inside. I'm your host Maxine, and today I want to speak directly to the person who feels like they are carrying the weight of the world on their shoulders. Maybe you're not. Maybe you are carrying responsibilities that nobody sees. Maybe you are trying to be strong for your family. Maybe you're worried about school, work, finances, relationship, or your future. Maybe you're carrying pain you've never told anyone. And if that's you, I want you to know that this conversation is for you. One thing I've noticed is that many of the young people are carrying so much while pretending that they are okay. We show up, we smile, we post on social media, we answer, "I'm fine," when people ask how we are doing, but behind the scenes, many of us are exhausted. We are trying to meet expectations. We are trying to make our families proud. We are trying to figure out who we are. And sometimes it feels like everyone else has life figured out except us. The truth is, many people are struggling with the same feelings. They just don't talk about it. Social media often makes it seems like everyone is succeeding except you. But what we don't see are the sleepless nights, the self-doubt, the anxiety, the tears, the moments when people wonder whether they're enough. If you've ever been feeling overwhelmed, if you have been feeling overwhelmed lately, I want to remind you of something that is very important. You don't have to carry everything alone. Asking for help is not a weakness. I've said this before and I will not be tired of saying this again and again. Asking for help is not a weakness. Taking a break is not a failure. Resting does not mean giving up. Sometimes the strongest thing you can do is admit that you're tired. Sometimes healing begins when you stop pretending that you're okay. And if you're listening to this for the first time, no, oh my God. If you're listening to this today while carrying something heavy, whether it's stress, grief, or even disappointment, I want you to hear this. Your worth is not determined by your productivity. Your value is not measured by how much you can endure. And your journey does not have to look like everyone else. Take things one day at a time, one step at a time, one breath at a time. You're allowed to grow at your own pace. Before we end today's episode, I want to encourage you to check in on yourself. Ask yourself this. What am I carrying that I don't have to carry alone? And if someone comes to mind that you trust and consider reaching out, you don't have to you don't have to have all the answers today. You just have to keep going. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of Unspoken Thoughts. If this episode resonated with you, feel free to share it with someone who may need to hear it. And if you like to reach out, you can find me on Instagram at Instagram and X, or even on TikTok at Unspoken Thoughts by Maxine. Until next time, take your time with that, and remember to take care of yourself, your mind, and also remember that you are not alone.